Hello! There we are, hello! I did that thing again where my mic just didn't connect properly. Oh well, it's fine. So the game today... It's not much to look at, is it? The game for today is Ungrounded, which I was under the impression... was something like Eufloria, which is sort of a strategy game about building the flowers, but no, this seems to have platforming elements. Only oh. Weird. Can I just double jump? Yeah. So I wonder how this all, like, works. Interestingly, you cannot pass through a tree that you make. Let's try making more of a canopy. The jumping in this tree game is very floaty. Yeah, I tap right once and the momentum... It's very momentum-y, you know. But I tap right once and the momentum carries me for a considerable distance. Incidentally, the ambient sounds that are going on here in this are very much like what night sounds like around where I live. Particularly, you can hear a beep 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 beep, a chirping that's not quite crickets. I suppose it is just crickets. But around around where I live, I get a chirping that is not crickets, which is peepers, which is not, as you might expect, wieners, but is frogs. So is there some way I can control what type of tree I get? Let's just try building straight up, Tower of Babel style. What constitutes landing so that you can reset your jump feels very strange. It's like... Yeah, you can sort of just, like, touch a side, and that's good enough. That one's big. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Help! Help me! I'm sorry! I won't do it again. Ah, okay, there we go. The spacebar lets you schmoove through them. So you can just move through the trees. Well, I definitely like the vibe of this game. It's kind of interesting that you're really making your own platforming challenge. Although you're also not, because, I mean, the platforming challenge is mostly coming from what type of tree you get. The walls are also very sticky. Yeah, considering it, I don't see any particular reason to, oh, it's a bit loud. I don't see any particular reason to build wide when you can just infinitely jump off a straight line, you know? It's not the most structurally sound tree, but we take those. Now, that one was a winner. It's like, send help, I can't get my footing. I made it. 2543, whatever that means. I hope that's not the end of the game. Oh, crap, that's the end of the game. I like the audio a lot. It's really nice. Is it not even going to let me out of the screen so I can play it again? Let me just look for something else to play real quick. You know what? Let's play more Sidewards. Sidewards was good. I did not realize that one was going to be so short. You know, I have the short game stream for exactly this reason, but like, I don't always know which ones are short. I thought this one would be half an hour at least. Yeah, we can play more Sidewards to fill in some time. That's amazing. There's 8 pixels a black bar on the right because the resolution in this game is very strange. Big puzzles for big gamers. So you do like that's not useful. Shired. But you probably don't want to get rid of the S. The S is really useful, but like Trader, that's a pretty good block. Read, like the plant. And high rate, no? There. That sounds like a word almost. The right. Trahi. Rife. Maybe go for 2x2s, so like yeah, that's not useful. What can I do like this? Like there. There. Lira. No, none of these are words. I feel like there should be something here, right? I mean, there's a lot of vowels. Alright, there's hair. The entire. Hey, there we go. Hey, I did it. Alter games. So we got an S, got a T, got an L, got an R. Those are good for combos. You can do like an S. So like, I don't know, outrageous. There's only one R, so no regrets. The latest. No, there's only one T, so no latest and greatest. Actually. Yeah, well, almost greatest. Oh, that would be so good. Greatum. Can do greet or greets, though. Or just great. There's greet. Steer. That's also pretty good. Trim. Tream. Trill. Oh, realm. But that leaves this in the middle. That's no good. Lame. And lames, which always seem to come up. Blame the lag. Or Gala? Yeah, Gala. So if there's an MTER, there's probably not. That sounds pretty awkward. Remt. Do rem. Oh, term, of course. Hey! Slept later. I got 2 L's and 2 T's. Do Saleh again. Please, but that's really awkward. You can do sort of a TR or an EST. Yeah, we can do latest here. Oh, that's too many E's. That is pretty awkward, though. Relates. Later. Later. Tall and Earl. No, okay, that's not gonna work. But taller works. So then that just leaves this, which sounds pretty doable. Sort of a PRA. You know, a pelted, a palette. But then you'd have to do like this, and that's not going anywhere. A plater. And ladder. Hey, that's all neat and tidy there. Early reads. Got 2 E's, 2 A's, a Y. So you can do things like this. That's a lot of vowels. You do something like that. Not a lot of things that go together. No like ESTs, right? Although this early is interesting because it's all vowels and then all consonants, but also Y. You can do a DY like ready. And I mean that would get rid of most of the Y. And that makes it a 4x4 bird. Just read an Earl. You know, a rear and a lead and a rear and you know, a Dara or a Rada or just a Rad and an Ara. Ara? Hey, come on, I know that's a word. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna work. So if no rear, then fill in that. Fill in that, that's not useful. You know, a radar. Or just a radar. And era, yeah, there. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta try things out and the puzzle will come together. Irate and blogs. Uh, so, you know, a blurt, a glob, a globby, sleeg, yeah, the body video lore, probably not. Bilateral, sickle, you know, a trade. I feel like a lot of these would work if I had a D, like trade and glade and Glear. Stage. Hey, that's pretty good. Curry. Bloir. But broil. Broil, that's a word. Be... Lado. Bell, huh? Bowl. Lobe. And bloat. Yeah, that was a nice one. Nice big chunky words all over the place. Rail takes a nice little chunk there. The trail would also do the same thing. Float. A. We take those. I only need one S. Don't need both of them. You know, or if I really want, and just, you know, floats and you know, lo-fi beats to chill too. Flatio. I mean, you telling me that's not a word now? Trifle. But it's very... Oh, but trifles. Could be good. Roy's. You got air and then yes. But you know, see, I'll say. It's like, well, I mean, I know that as one of the demons of the Goetia. I don't know what you know it as. No, none of that's gonna work. Oh, Osier, I guess, is a word. You know, sometimes you just find ones by accident. Retire phase. No. There. I mean, it works, but it's pretty awkward. Shaper. Seems a bit more likely. And you can do phase, but then that's no good. Of course, you could also just do fate. No phaser. Shrap. Nah. I don't think there's any other form of that besides shrapnel, which you know I have. Get that fat booty. I'd rather not. Praise. That's pretty awkward. You can fill it in there. Oh, but then you're left with this, and that's no good. Or you could use the R from down here, but then, you know, you'd have this. No, that's not going to work. Stare is okay. Then you can do phase with this E and just have this line here. Retire in the opposite direction, yeah. Because you can also just do retire, you know, but this is an interesting game. Yeah, this isn't what this is what I played yesterday, I think. And I really like it, and there's a whole lot to it. So basically, you need to match words on the left with words on the top to make a grid and fill in all the grid spaces. And sometimes you get it by just a few big words, and sometimes you get like all these 3-letter words all over the place that that make it. And you can't do 2-letter words. It has to be at least 3. You know, you got lots of little ones. Pre something, I bet, is really good. You pre-shit. Pre-tired. Pre-rash. Pre-raise? No, that sounds almost like a word. Oh, you can preheat the oven. Oops. There, preheats. That's a good one. I knew there was a good pre in there somewhere. We didn't stop the fires. Got sheep. It's probably not very useful. You want to avoid these 1x1 boxes because you always have to fill them in with at least a 2x1, which is 3 letters. So if I can do... Yeah, probably not, right? Airy. How do you... There's a word airy, which means like mountain. But I don't remember how to spell it. Rash works, but it's right there in the middle. Phrase. If we can get here and here, then that would be good. Heap. Oops, heap. And then C, so that's that part. And then phi, and... That's an awful lot of vowels. Then you're left with this, and you can't just bar. Spahi? No. But Spahi is. Pishi. Shipes. That's no good. Do this and try to do it in the middle. But it doesn't look like there's any combination that does that. I'm gonna do pies, and then I think I've already tried AHI, and there's nothing it makes. Oh! Ahi. There we go. That one wasn't so good. That didn't feel quite right. Feels like I could have done that better. So there's Sunder. And there's, there's Scrunder. My favorite word, Scrunder. Trunders. Deco... Almost decorate. It wouldn't be any good, though, either, because, all these... well, I mean, you could probably... nah. Although if you could do decoroots, that would be pretty good. Dressed, huh? How about Dresster? We got EST here, so that's always a good thing to consider. You know, the dunnerist, when you're really done. The runnerist, when you run the best. Coder. No. But coders could be pretty good. You got deer. Soon anything? No. Is Scoon anything? No. No. Nothing there. Cones. Sucker, you know. It's 2 C's, unfortunately. We got U's in my truck. A U and an O is awkward unless you want to OU it. Oh, yeah. Court. Hey, that's a good one. Unfortunately now, we're in the issue where we have 5 vowels or 5 consonants and 1 vowel. So it's really gotta all be one word. So if there's nothing that's like, yeah, that's too many vowels. Drowned. Or, I mean, trend is so close. But then, you know, RRT ain't gonna make anything. So that's no good. I think I have to start this one over. Sunderer. That's pretty good. Then, you know, you just have Thunder. No? Tuned? I mean, you got tuned. Or tuner. But then you're out one, you know. Tread? No, not with only that. Dare. Okay, so that's not going to do anything. Return. That's pretty good. Returns, I don't suppose that works. No. Scour. Cones. And docks? Yeah, hey, there we go. That was much better. Oldest layers. Got two L's. Got EST. So like something LLEST. Something like that. Rolled works. Rollist doesn't. Rolls. Royal works. Royals, yeah. You got doll. Illust. Kinda. I mean, it's okay. You got Drillist would be nice. You got drills, but that does leave this spot. But that's a lot of consonants used. Oil and soar. I mean, it works. And then you're left with this 3x5 here. The Lyarist. Trails does cut off the T. Lies for this square. And Sears! Yeah! 80 tiers. So you got a GH, which is really awkward. You can kind of just sort of, once it gets this big, you can kind of just fill things in and see how you feel about it. Streak? Is that how you spell it? There's a type of bird. It's like a streeg or a streeg or a streegs. You got the greasy sweet. Or got a TH, you got an EST. Got thirsty, that's fun. But it's almost certainly wrong. That's not making it any better. I have to go like that and that and oh, but then ugh. Yeah, no, that ain't working. treaty seems pretty good. And Sty fills that in, so now we're working with a smaller board. Yeah. There's... Oh, but that really messes things up. Well, you could do it as... There's... Which is a little better, but not great. Fills in that. To get there. And Gars again. But then... Yeah. Nah, ain't working. Need to really stretch this T out, I think. It uses a lot of the vowels. Not like that. Oops, raise. And T. And now it's just this line. There's... Shared. Shurta. Sarafe. Maybe... No. You can do the... But these four don't go together in any way, huh? I think this might be the answer, or maybe take out grades and try to use the G. Shader. Shadar. These are... That sounds like it could be a technology, a Vaser. We got trash, but that's no good. Yeah, that won't be useful. Harsh. I already used the H, so you can't do harsh. Gears, and but this doesn't make anything, so that's no good. I feel like this has got to be, you know, usable, right? Grethas. Well, that's just the... That's just the initial issue of greats, isn't it? I'm gonna do here's, but then we're left with the GHT problem again. That won't work. Try something like this. Because you can do 8. Hager. Yeah, here. So that's no good. Even if that's good, that's gonna make... Well... It could be like that. And like that. And then here, but 3 vowels and a G. I don't think you can do anything with that. Bring it down to here. You do raise like this. You gotta use all these at once, because otherwise you'd be left with this. Like, yeah, you can do that, but that's not useful. Oh, erase. There we go. That one was tough. I like that one. Struck notes. Ooh, that is a lot of consonants. The strongest. I know. Stonks. It takes stonks. Cruise. That's starting to come together. Set. And tet. Yeah. Oh, that leaves with a pretty small board, huh? Trunk almost works. Tune, piano. A tuner. Uro. Cooler. I mean, that works, but then you're left with this. Kern? Yeah, no, that's something. Truce. Yeah, that one came together all sorts of good. And it was all really small ones. Daring noise. Red. So we got ing, got some D's and N's. Got A, I, E-O. Oh, except for you. I feel like I got some choice paralysis here. Sra, dra, dress. Draining. Draining. Can I make dowering? Ringo. Dora the Explorer? Yeah, no. Oda, okay. Put a roing on it. Go. We're going. Because you can do... But that's only... Nah, it's not useful. Sad. Sade. Oh, Sade is something. That's probably useful. Thero. Aroid. Oh! Sometimes it do be aroid. You got rise, that's easy. Send? Okay, a lot of words there that I don't think are actually words, but I'll take them. Rarest insect. So we got the EST, we got 2 R's, we got 2 S's. Tesseract. How do you spell tesseract? 2 E's, 2 S's, CT. Tesseract. Tesseract. Yeah, tesseract. Oh, baby, that better work. Crits. Cretins. Alright, well, first off, it's cretins. Rain, that works. And Stein. That was a good one. Tesseract, baby! Let's end on that high note, since I wasn't even intending to play this game today. Tesseract, Now that's what we play word games for. Yeah, this is a fun game, and there's a lot to it. I barely scratched the surface. There's even spicy puzzles. And music. So that'll be it for today. It's a shame that the actual game I intended to play was so short, but hey, I've always got more side words to do. And that game's a lot of fun. Side words rules. But the game today was alright. It was just a little thing. Not much to it. What's tomorrow? Let's bring that up. Tomorrow is... Oh, Double Cross. Yeah, so Double Cross was one of the first games I played from the bundles. You know, I got the bundle as it happened, and I went into the games pretty much immediately. One of the first games I played was Jimmy, on recommendation from some Redditor. But another one that I just picked up on a whim was Double Cross, because it looked kind of Mega Man-y. And it's not Mega Man-y, really, but it's pretty good. It's a very Saturday morning cartoon. It's just a